Hi everyone, this is Jim West with Carolina Varsity, and I want to talk about the 1A Albemarle Athletic Conference. This is kind of a new conference for many different reasons. Number one, Holmes, John Holmes High School over in Edenton, has moved from 2A to 1A, and as such, they're going to be a big force to be reckoned with. Right now, I think they're probably the best team in 1A. They're definitely, to me, they're the best team in this conference. But talk a little bit more about that. Then you got five teams that came from the old Coastal 10 Conference: Plymouth, Manio, Gates, Camden, and Perquimans County High School. And so it's a pretty good mix-up of teams. But number one, I got to give it to Holmes. I think John Holmes High School is the best 1A school in the state, and last year they went to the two-way playoffs championship game. They lost to Reidsville in the championship game over at Wake Forest, and I think this team next year is maybe not quite as good, but they still are explosive, and this is going to be a very, very good year for Holmes. Number two, got to go with my guys from Plymouth, Plymouth Vikings. Coach Cody and Coach Croson with the Vikings have done a great job. Coach Cody's been with Plymouth as head coach for, I guess, 32, 33 years now. Great guy. I like the fact that he stays calm no matter if he's way up or way down, although his teams are hardly ever way down. Very good program, and I think they're still going to be in the contention for the 1A state championship. At least get to the East Regional, win the East Regional this year. It's going to be maybe a little bit more competition this coming season. The defense is going to be young. Coach Croson, the defensive coordinator, is going to have his hands full, but I like their chances. 3 through 6, take your pick. Be honest with you, I think these four teams are pretty much all. They all have their positives and negatives about it. Manio, probably the best thing having the Manio is getting Sports Sawyer to taking over as their head coach. He was the head coach at Washington High School for many years, and he's going to bring a new defensive look for Manio. So I'm looking forward to see what Manio does in the future. Fourth, I have Gates County. They could beat Manio, or they could lose to Camden and Perquimans. I do think there's not that much difference between them and Manio. Fifth place, I got Camden County. I think they're going to have some depth issues. The talent there is talent there, just not enough of it. So I think they're going to run into a numbers game there. Last, I have Perquimans. They lost some talent to Holmes High School, or not Holmes, but Northeastern, and I think some of the transfer bugs might hurt Perquimans more than most schools, but Perquimans could finish as high as third. But right now, I think you're probably looking at fifth or sixth with Perquimans. Anyway, this is Jim West with Carolina Varsity, and thank you so much for listening.